Good morning. God bless you and yours. This absolutely fantastic Saturday morning. It is so good. Remember that daylight savings goes into effect tomorrow, so make sure that if you're not in Hawaii or Arizona, you move those clocks because you want to make sure you make it to church on time to worship the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Isaac, he was with his daddy, and they were climbing a mountain. He was on his way to be offered as a sacrifice, even if he didn't know it. And he looked around and he said, "Daddy," he says, "I see everything that we need for the sacrifice. I see the wood and I see the fire. I see everything we need except one small thing. Where is the sacrifice?" Well, Abraham, he turned to his son, I'm sure with a tear in his eye. He said, "Son, the Lord will provide for himself the sacrifice." Abraham was kind of an old dude at this time, and Isaac was kind of a young guy. Could have outran him, could have outfought him, could have out anything, but it's amazing to me that Isaac allowed himself to be bound and placed on the altar of sacrifice. What an obedient child. I wonder sometimes if I'm an obedient child, and I wonder if you are. You know, it's amazing to me that people can't even sacrifice a couple of hours a day on Sunday to go and worship the Lord. They'd rather stay home or stay on the lake or whatever other activities they want. But Isaac submitted himself to be the sacrifice. And as Abraham raised the knife to slay his son in obedience to God's call, not holding one thing back, even if it was the most precious thing that he owned or had or could ever have, his only begotten son, God says, "Stop," and looked over in a thicket, and there was a ram caught by the horns, and God provided himself a ram, a substitute for Isaac. And I bet you that Isaac, every time he looked at a ram that was being offered as a sacrifice, I think every time he did, he remembered that moment. I kind of doubt that Abraham and Isaac told Sarah about it because, boy, that would be a bad day. You all have a fantastic day today. I'll see you tomorrow in church. Amen. Don't forget those clocks. Bye-bye. God bless. See you on Monday.